Alright, so this is my first official video for my movement from Facebook Live to YouTube. So hi, this is Joe's awesome movie playback review for Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. This is the fourth installment to the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Before we go ahead and see our fifth movie of Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, on Friday, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. I've been hearing a lot of great reviews towards it, and I think that it's going to be an excellent film compared to all the recent sequels that we've had throughout the whole entire franchise. So of course, we got, so let's go ahead and talk about our fourth film on Stranger Tides. We got, again, Johnny Depp returning, reprising his role as Captain Jack Sparrow. And he's come back to go on another adventure, on an adventure to try to find the Fountain of Youth, which was where we left off in the third Pirates of the Caribbean movie at World's End. So I was very much done with the franchise as soon as the third movie was done with. I didn't think that they were going to go any further with that until I did hear that they were going to do a fourth film, and which was surprising to me. I was very excited to see this one. But then I started seeing the previews and hearing news about how this movie was going to be like, and they said it was going to be somewhat of a little type of Indiana Jones film. And when I saw this movie, I was I had a lot of high expectations towards the movie, but then when I watched it, at the end, I was very disappointed by it. This is actually, to me, the worst film throughout the franchise. I know most people would hate the second and the third film, but the fourth film, to me, is by far the worst, if you ask me. So, but we also have Penelope Cruz. We have Ian McShane in there, and then we got two other actors who are playing two side characters who are kind of like the Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley characters, who aren't really that important to the movie. If this movie had to be running without them in it, it wouldn't be any different. So, but anyways, when I first saw the movie, I didn't like it. It was a huge disappointment to me. I was really intrigued to wanting to have another great Pirates adventure with this movie, but it was very terrible to me. I did not like it at all. I mean, I own the film now. It's part of it's part of the franchise. I love Johnny Depp's portrayal as Captain Jack Sparrow, regardless on everyone else's opinion. I am a Pirates of the Caribbean fan, so as you all can tell, I love how we have Penelope Cruz in this movie. Her and Johnny Depp have worked together before in recent films. Say, for example, in 2001's Blow. They had great chemistry together in that movie. So I guess that's something that brought them to think to have them work together again. And of course, we got the most awesomest Ian McShane coming in as Captain Blackbeard. He was an incredible villain. I really did love his portrayal as Blackbeard. A lot more better compared to Hugh Jackman's Blackbeard in the movie Pan. But we're not talking about that film. So and the adventure was okay. I mean, the positives that I like about this movie was the fact that the music by Hans Zimmer is incredibly amazing. I mean, you got a lot of the music that was connected to the other films, but we got the mermaid theme, and then we got the Fountain of Youth theme. But other than that, I mean, there's so many characters from the original movies that haven't shown up, other than the fact that we got Captain Jack back. We got what's his name, Gibbs, his sideman, his two-man. We got Jeffrey Rush's character coming back as Captain Barbossa, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and of course, Captain Jack's dad. I forgot his name, but he's a rock star, so he's in the film also. So he's only in there for just a couple of minutes, but then that's it. But otherwise, this film was a terrible film, I'll say that. But since after to own it, you get to like it. You get used to it. But it's an okay film now. But the whole importance of a review is the the feel of it, the reaction towards your first time having to watch it. And I have to say, there's just nothing about this movie that connected me to it, that got me intrigued by it. I wasn't entertained by it at all. It was more like, it felt more like an episode to Jack Sparrow's TV show, you know, his own series, something like that. That's what it felt like. It felt like a Disney original TV show to me. It didn't feel like a movie. It didn't feel like something that was you know, like the next step after the third film, because the third film to me was like, to me, the third film is one of my favorite ones, and I couldn't find any certain way as to what they could do next to pick up to go to the next step, to the next round. But this one was kind of more of a downfall. I mean, you know, in the first film you got the skeletons, which are the CGI villains and characters, and then in the second and third film you get the fish-like peoples. You know, you got Davy Jones and all that. But this one you don't really have that. Most of it, it's just very. I guess they had a very low budget towards this film, but otherwise, I mean, and I know that in the fifth film we're having these underwater ghost-like creatures, so which I'm very happy that they brought the CGI villains back. That's awesome. I'm very happy of that. But Davy Jones is like my favorite villain of all time. I wish we could get him back. I loved him. I was very saddened by the fact that we get to lose another great villain, but a very awesome villain at that. So it was great that we had a great villain such as Davy Jones in the film. So, but otherwise, on Stranger Tides, you know, we don't even get the monkey back. We don't get the pirates cast that were on the Black Pearl ship. Not even the Black Pearl ship itself was in the movie. So you know, there was a lot of things absent from this movie. I mean, you would think that the majority of the film you would want to see Captain Jack Sparrow, but really there's so much more to the adventure that you would want to put yourself into that's not even there. So if you ask me, the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise would exist a lot better if it didn't have this movie in it, but the fact is that it does exist and it's in this franchise, so it's considered part of the whole thing. So so my ratings towards Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides is a 4.6. It's a very low rating, you know, because one, I do admire the film, but I'm still disappointed by the fact that it wasn't really that intriguing to me. So 4.6, I rate this movie. So I just want to thank everyone for having to take the time to watch my review towards Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. I will be doing some more later on in the future. Excuse me. I'll be doing some more later on in the future. And coming up this Friday, I will be doing my first review. This is a playback review, but my first official review after coming out of the theaters, I will be reviewing for Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man Tell No Tales. So stay tuned for that. I'm very happy that you guys took the time to watch this video. You guys are such a great inspiration to me. Continue on watching them, because this is one of my personal hobbies. And don't forget that just because I do it doesn't mean you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So it's really not a big problem. Everyone can do. If you have your own personal hobby, I inspire you to go out there and do it yourselves. So so thank you very much, everyone. You guys stay blessed. And I hope to see you guys at the movies. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, if you guys enjoyed my video, please comment down below. Let me know. We'll have a great conversation, because I love to talk about movies with you. So thank you so much, you guys. Look forward to talking to you again on Friday. Thanks. God bless. Bye.